It's been 6 weeks since the last upload, so where have we been? What have we been up to? The next devlog was supposed to be the Fire's Life devlog, but there's content I wanted to include in that video that has to wait. This devlog is going to be between the playtests so that you're not left in the dust. After the Christmas video, I planned to take a short 4-day break. That quickly turned into 2 weeks, maybe longer? I'm not sure. But now, almost the whole team is back, and we're working to deliver the playtest on time. If you're worried about delays, don't be. We're still on track for our planned March to April release window. We may have to crunch a little more, but if things get out of hand, you'll know. First off, let's overview our framework. Mercurial Mind has been tirelessly scripting the second version of our gun system, which is highly intuitive. This updated system includes multiple features such as adjustable piercing, shoving, spread, dynamic hit reactions to the environment, etc. Me explaining it doesn't do the system justice. On the modeling side, DA has been very hard at work modeling and texturing all of the game's firearms, giving them a distinct visual identity unique to our project. Snail has been added to the team recently, and he has been animating all of the guns with smooth, snappy animations that fit the game style perfectly. Once animations are complete, I refine them further by adding camera movement and animation events. Scottlad has also contributed some incredible VFX, including hit effects, reeker gas, blood, and my personal favorite, fire. While all of the guns are different, me and Braum have a directive regarding balancing. Every gun is going to be relatively equal in their own lane. Of course, we can't do this for all of the guns, but the general consensus is to encourage players to play with whatever works for their playstyle. Mercurial Mind is also currently developing a new melee system. The previous system was extremely good, but it lacked features for the game's scope, especially considering how heavy melee combat will be. A new system has to be made because it would be too hard to implement the mechanics we want into the old one while keeping the code organized and sustainable. This new system is designed to elevate gameplay tenfold with systems like dynamic hit reactions, blocking, and shoving. I've been animating all of the melee weapons while Alphas is starting to model new ones, as well as learning texturing. Melees are balanced a bit more freely. Even though they are less predictable than guns, their broadened staggers, silence, lack of ammo, and extended features make them a reliable choice, arguably more reliable than guns. Let's look at UI. Our UI team, me, Orbix, and Mercurial Mind have been making major progress. Orbix has done most of the heavy lifting, taking my drafts and turning them into fully functional designs. Mind has also played a crucial role in making sure the UI scales correctly across all aspect ratios, ensuring a consistent look. Meanwhile, I've been creating all of the assets and initial drafts. I know you guys are excited for this one. Mind and Orbix have been working on zombie AI for a long time now, and they faced numerous issues, as you'd expect with AI. The day before contacting Tangled, Mercurial Mind had made a breakthrough regarding zombie separation. With Tangled's help, we were able to learn more about AI. Right now, overall zombie behavior trees are being prepared. Their behavior is very intricate, and we want to make sure that we get it right, especially because of how big of a part it is in-game. Alphas has been working real hard on modeling zombie accessories for both normal and hell mode variants, creating a wide variety of hairs, teeth, eyes, and hats. He also modeled the main features of the reeker. I've been animating all of the zombies, as well as creating all of the clothes and faces. Zombies have a wide variety of animations and clothes to increase realism. Now, let's look at our accessibility. I'm excited to tell you guys about this. I've said this 1,000 times, but yes, the game will have console and mobile support at launch. However, this upcoming tech demo will likely not include mobile accessibility, as UI adjustments for smaller screens have proven to be a challenge. We're committed to making the game as accessible as possible. The settings menu is highly customizable, allowing players to tweak nearly every aspect of the experience. For example, controller haptics, a rumble feature, is completely customizable. As suggested by Braum, we're working on implementing key mapping on PC and controller to ensure a preferable experience for players with disabilities or specific control preferences. We're also looking into color blindness options, among other things like blind mode that can later be implemented to help widen the experience. Here's a little about voice acting. Voice acting has been a bit of a low priority and will continue to be so for a while. Despite this, there will be lines from the main 6 casts present in the playtest, just not all of them. These lines were voiced by our lovely voice actors. Miyako, who is the voice of Damien.
You won't take a chunk out of me, demonios!
Frymaker, who is the voice of Marcus.
The monsters are coming!
Pluviofist, who is the voice of Hyun.
I hear a snare. Be careful.
SMCP, who is the voice of Elena.
Deliciosa hora, eh?
Aska, who is the voice of Myra.
Was that a vampire?
And of course, General Delta, who is the voice of Elliot.
Hands off!
There's a lot of voice actors on standby, and even more waiting on testing lines. And unfortunately, it's going to be a while until we get to them. Here's an idea on voice actor positions that we have on standby/need. Let's look at some maps. I've been finalizing the maps that are going to be available during playtesting, while Fredericksburg is nearing completion, with Anktafe wrapping up the final details. The first map, Loretto, is currently being rebuilt to reflect both its real-world counterpart and our visual style, the new Loretto being based more out of southern Loretto than northern. Me and Anktae have started its basis, while Rainley and Scotland are in charge of filling in for us. Alphas has also come in with some great model props for these maps, especially San Marcos, which I can't show you just yet. With our return, management has become more structured. Me and Braum have taken a more serious approach to organization, ensuring that everything runs smoothly. Developers and contributors have been repositioned for efficiency, and a wave of new workers have been brought in, all of whom are actively contributing. This restructuring has streamlined development and strengthened collaboration. Many of you have asked how the playtest will work, so here's the breakdown. It's designed so you won't miss out. The playtest will have a large window of availability, most likely a month, allowing players plenty of time to test everything. Since we are actively gathering data and feedback, we want players to experiment with all of the mechanics at their own pace. Everyone participating will be actively encouraged to record, take notes, and report their experience. We are taking this very seriously. Entry will be managed through a whitelist in the Discord server, which will be implemented shortly before the playtest begins. Once you're in, you'll be able to test the game anytime, anywhere, as long as the window remains open. Playtesting will not include the whole game. We are missing several items, sounds, weapons, voice lines, zombies, etc. What we are showing at its core is a tech demo. You only need one of the following roles in order to get playtesting: OGs, cool people, donator, server booster, or suggest and accepted. There's a lot more to talk about, but this has been the bulk of our efforts. We're steadily progressing towards the playtest, and we couldn't be more excited about it. Here's our simplified priority list, adapted from the roadmap. Zombie AI remains our top priority. Completing all planned weapons and utilities comes next. The gun system is done, and the melee system is in progress. Main menu and HUD UI is progressing steadily. We can't wait to hear your thoughts once you get your hands on the game, me especially. Thank you for putting your faith into us. If this is your first time hearing about the project, I encourage you to watch the videos up on the screen now. They've got a lot more information. We are also currently hosting a Q&A event in the Discord server where we answer all of the questions in a YouTube video. If you want a chance to be featured in that video and get a question answered, pop in and ask us a question, or 2, or 3, using the forum. Once again, just thank you guys so much for all of the incredible support.